Last fall, we showed you a way some people are eliminating pain without medicine.
I stood up and I was like in amazement.
Tonight, a closer look at how those who practice it say THETA Healing is changing lives.
In November, we told you about THETA Healing.
People with injuries from broken bones to chronic back pain told me THETA Healing cured them. We got a tremendous response from Fox 13 viewers on this story, so tonight we take a deeper look at the power of THETA Healing. Last year, you heard from a woman who showed me an x-ray from a broken toe that healed.
The doctor was baffled.
A man who was in pain for years from a broken back says he walked away from a THETA Healing session pain-free.
I stood up and I was like in amazement.
Took Melinda Healing.
A mother who learned THETA herself and healed her son after he fractured his leg bone.
There was no breaks. She took off the cast and he walked out of there.
After our story, viewers like Shirley Allred sought Melinda out.
I was having some seizures, and so I thought I'd try it out. And I came in, and she worked with me, and I haven't had a seizure in 4.5 months now.
Shirley is a co-owner of a construction company, but seizures interrupted her life.
He's going to go get the... I came to her, and she did a session with me, and she cleared kind of what was in my brain and different things like that. And I just haven't had one since.
Shirley is off medication now, and 2 weeks ago, her doctor told her to come back in a year.
I've just found that it's easy to heal. It's phenomenal. People start to change and shift immediately in that moment, in that second.
Melinda Lee became a certified intuitive THETA healer 8 years ago. Corey Sundrup goes to Melinda for help. He is also a healer and describes it as prayer on steroids. Melinda told me accessing THETA brainwaves renews cells in your body.
All the stresses actually change the cells within our bodies, and it keeps us stuck in the disease or illness or situation.
Utah family practitioner Dr. Hugo Rodier says the concept of energy work is sound.
Any form of energy will influence how our cells work. And so now I'm talking about the energy of our thoughts, our loved ones, the relationships we have, ambient light, electromagnetism. All those things are playing on the cell.
Melinda Lee says the key to THETA Healing is changing negative belief systems. If you've been repeatedly told you're worthless, she says, especially as a child, the probability is that's a core belief for you.
Earlier, you met people who say THETA Healing has changed their lives.
The key, figuring out the negative beliefs that hold you back in life and replacing them. So here's the how-to of THETA Healing.
Say, I have a fear of doing this work and being this.
Before you heal negative beliefs, you have to figure out what they are. Your body holds the answers. THETA healers like Melinda Lee or Corey Sundrup will ask you a question. How your body responds reveals the truth.
I use manual muscle testing to verify whether they're in agreement with the belief system or not. And so if I check and it says, I am fat, yes, they are agreeing with that. I want to go in and reprogram, I am fat, no, or I deserve to be thin, I deserve to be healthy. It's good for others.
Corey showed me how he muscle tests. He asks me a question and pushes on my arm. Resisting the pressure is my body's way of telling him the statement is true.
Say, I am in charge of my own life.
I'm in charge of my own life. Yeah.
Other people and forces control my life.
Other people and forces control my life.
So would you like to be in charge of your own life?
Yeah. Shane had back pain for years. Melinda muscle tests him and finds one core belief is his fear of failure.
I replace it in the subconscious conscious mind with it is safe to have success. It is safe for me to be successful. It is safe for me to go forward and create success in my life.
Replacing the belief is like taking out an old computer program and putting in a new one. Corey explains the steps a healer goes through.
Once we determine what the negative belief system is, then I go into, it's kind of a meditative state, a visualization exercise to get my brainwaves into theta, connect with Creator, God, quantum field, higher power, whatever you want to call it, get into that state, make a statement or intent of what I want to change for that person with the patient's approval.
Shane said it took time to get his negative core beliefs.
At first it was really confusing because she would clear a few and she would do the muscle testing, and then it would show that I still believed, and so the wrong way. So she would have to go back in and clear other beliefs that were linked to it. So it's kind of like a chain, you know. You clear one and it leads to the next one and the next one until finally you get to the root of them all, the bottom core belief. And when she found that with me, it was amazing.
Shane says he no longer has back pain. He is relaxed, and his relationship with his wife has never been better. Melinda explains how that's possible.
So when you remove the blocks, you allow a person to completely step into their power. When you remove any of the negative belief systems that are limiting them from being their full potential, then you are removing any of the energy that has been sabotaging them or keeping them stuck in recreating their old patterns.